All right, Nick, let's talk Las Vegas Raiders. I think the Las Vegas Raiders show they came into this year's NFL draft with a plan. They got a lot of really solid players in this draft, some really nice deals. But I think the biggest deal potentially with a biggest upside for the Raiders was stolen in the 4th round. I think this was a really big time pickup for the Raiders.
Yeah, Miles, I agree with you 100%. When this pick happened, you and I both were like, this is a great move by the Raiders. But before we get to that, Raiders fans, we're curious what your thoughts are on this past draft. Give us the one pick in the comment section below that you think the Raiders absolutely knocked out of the park. The best player the Raiders picked up in this past draft. Make sure you let us know who you think that guy is in the comment section below. And please stay tuned to the end of today's video to hear a word from our partner of today's video. And then, of course, there's Neuro. They've got a great new product that gives you a great, sudden, efficient, easy boost of energy. I use it all the time. It's really great. So stay tuned to the end of the video to learn more and get access to a special discount. But all right, Miles, what you got? What's the latest with Las Vegas?
Yeah, Nick, whether it's getting a top-level pass rusher and Tyree Wilson, getting a steal of a tight end and Michael Mayer in the 2nd round, who's a surefire 1st round, or potentially the biggest one, Nick, getting quarterback from Purdue, Aidan OConnell, in the 4th round. The Raiders had an excellent draft, and I think O'Connell is really going to add a lot to this team. I'm going to go into the article here, Nick. Raiders traded up, so obviously they like the guy, to the 135th pick in the 4th round to select quarterback Aidan OConnell from Purdue. The Silver and Black sent their 144th pick and 214th pick in the 6th round to the New England Patriots. After redshirting freshman year, O'Connell developed into a quality starter for the Boilermakers as an upperclassman with 26 career starts, finished college with 9,219 pass yards, 66.7% completion rating, and a 65-30 touchdown to interception ratio. And here's a big one, Nick. The former walk-on is now a 2-time All Big Ten selection. So this is a guy, Nick, who came in as a walk-on, no guaranteed slot, no nothing, and he grinds it out, becomes a starter, and actually had an incredible 2021 campaign, Nick. He graded out as a 90.6 in 2021, one of his best seasons by far. Took a little bit of a step back in 2022, but we can see the talent is there by his 2021 campaign. I thought that was a very, very impressive year for O'Connell. O'Connell is a little bit older. He's about to turn 25. He's got a little more experience on him. He was a very good starter at Purdue, Nick, but I think this is a guy that can sit for the Raiders under Jimmy G, learn some stuff, and be a very, very possible, a really good backup, or potentially has the ability to become a starter if he can live up to his full potential. What do you think about the selection of O'Connell by the Raiders, Nick?
I absolutely loved it. And here's why. We've talked about it in some other videos we've done. My personal opinion is that when teams evaluate the quarterback position, a lot of times they get it wrong. They fall in love with the athletic specimens, the Anthony Richardsons, the Will Levises, and they say, oh, his upside is amazing. His upside could be, Josh Allen, a really good quarterback, a star quarterback. But the reality is your upside, you don't want your maximum potential to be Josh Allen. I love Josh Allen to death. I think he's a great player. But you want your upside to be Tom Brady. You want your upside to be Peyton Manning. You want your upside to be Drew Brees, Joe Montana. You want the upside to be the best a quarterback could physically offer. And really, in order to get that, the quarterbacks are the greatest of all time are the guys that are smart, the guys that are accurate, the guys that have good anticipation, the guys that know how to run pro-style offenses, and the guys who are leaders. And that's exactly who Aidan OConnell is. If you look at his NFL.com draft profile, he hits it nailed to a T. I'll just go through some of the bullets here. Experience playing under center in a pro-style system, check. Stands tall in the pocket, delivers over the top, check. Play action throws feature good timing to the route, good timing, check. Anticipatory passing makes up for a lack of velocity, so he can read defenses and anticipate who's going to be open. Good accuracy and placement, throwing between the hashes. Willing to check it down and move on to the next play, taking care of the football. Makes attempts to get the ball out instead of taking a sack. Again, avoiding the negative plays. That's elite level quarterback playing in the next level, right? That is Tom Brady won Super Bowls with that kind of quarterback play. And look, I'm not saying O'Connell's the next Brady. I'm not saying he'll remotely get even close, but his upside is elite level quarterback play because that's how he played at Purdue. And look, when you look at his raw numbers at Purdue, one of the things that jumps out to me is that his competition is who he played against in the Big Ten, the Ohio States, the Michigans, the Wisconsins, and so on, were so much better than the talent around him. Like he was constantly being outgunned all the time. He didn't have the supporting cast around him like a CJ Stroud, like a Bryce Young, that really allowed him to flourish and show off all of this insane in terms of reading defenses, getting the ball out on time, taking care of the ball and things like that. And the Purdue offense, they literally just said, hey man, here's the football. We know you have a mediocre supporting cast, make it work. And that's why he graded out so high. That's why he was 2-time all conference, because he somehow turned chicken crap into chicken salad, right? He found a way to make it work at Purdue. And a guy who can do that, plus have the mentality of being a former walk-on and overcoming that, I think has the perfect mental makeup to potentially be an elite level quarterback in the NFL. And look, if he doesn't get there, you know what he is? He's a fantastic backup to Jimmy G, who often gets injured. So this is the ultimate, in my opinion, low risk, high reward move by the Raiders. Great job by Ziegler and company.
Yeah, Nick. And a final point to hit on something that you were talking about here. You talked about his lack of weapons at Purdue. Well, he does not have that in Las Vegas with the addition of Jacoby Myers, now Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow. That is an elite, probably top 5 receiving core. You got Austin Hooper at the tight end, and then obviously one of the best running backs in the NFL last season, Josh Jacobs, to open up the passing game. So this guy is going to love the weapons that he has in Las Vegas, and he can really shine if given the opportunity to throw probably some of the best receivers in the NFL.
All right, Miles, we would like to give a special thanks to our partner today's video, Neuro.
That's right, Nick. And I want you to go with me on a journey really fast. I want you to imagine this. It's 4th and goal in the big game, Nick. Your team is relying on you to make the big-time game-winning play. I know you've been in this situation before, Nick. The stadium is roaring. The clock is ticking. The game is on the line. But if only in that moment you were able to have some Neuro Gum. Neuro Gum will help you stay concentrated, and it gives you a burst of energy without a nasty crash.
That's right, Miles. Neuro has thoughtfully curated ingredients and does endless lab testing, which means that you can reach the right state of mind safely and consistently. That's the most important part. It gives you a clean burst of energy and focus without the jitters of coffee or any of those other energy drinks.
That's right, Nick. And if you click our sponsor link in the description below, you can enjoy energy, calm, and focus whenever you need it.